It's episode 27 of the Rangers career mode, and they're bored. They've took it to church. They're about to vote Mr. Mayhem on my candy ass because we're under review. And you know what? I think it's totally understandable. Because I mean, if you look at this, we are 5 points behind Hearts. Not even Celtic, right? We're 5 points behind Hearts. We play Hearts in this episode at Tynecastle, but I mean, yes, we're only 10 points behind Celtic, but let's just put it into context. We've been abysmal. Like, when we lose, it's not 2-1. It's not 1-0. It's about 7-0. And I think there's a serious problem with that. I mean, we've scored the most goals in the league, but we've conceded 47. 47 goals is bad. I mean, look at that. I mean, if you compare what amount of goals we've conceded the third most in the league, and we sit third. But I think, honestly, if we get beaten this game against Hearts at Tynecastle, I think we're gone. Because, I mean, that means the gap to Hearts is 8 points. Realistically, it's going to be 13 to Celtic, but, you know, it's going to be a crucial day. We've also delegated with Porto about Hadji potentially leaving for around $12 million, so we'll see how that goes. But we need to beat the mighty Jambos. It truly is winner takes all at Tynecastle, because I've got a feeling whoever loses this game is out the title fight. I mean, I know if we beat Hearts, we're still 2 points behind them, but I feel like with me, we can maybe potentially overhaul Celtic. I just don't see Hearts pulling back 8 points with not so many games to go. But I mean, it could happen. Like, I mean, it's not out of the question. But yeah, I think what's definitely in question is my P45, because it's not looking good. But we've got a much changed team. We've got Yilmaz and Calvin Ramsey starting on the flanks. We've Kent up top. He's been shit for so long. I've been away for so long. Yeah, he has been away, man. His form's been pish. But Lundstrom back in the team. Hopefully we can just put on a good performance. Kolak, I did want to start Kolak because he actually scored last time out, but yeah, fitness issues for him and Giroud. But we've got Morelos skipping past, and it's Yanis Hadji could potentially be leaving, but Craig Gordon saves his rather tame header, and Morelos slips it through to Joe Rebo. It's straight at Craig Gordon. Michael Smith, the Rolls Royce, he's hanging up the boots. The ignition's been turned off. He's parked in the garage. It's all over for him, man. The Rolls Royce, he could be on the pitch right now and he could absolutely sink us after me burying him with a few pish analogies, but it is what it is. But Kent can't quite turn. And talking of him, man, he just had a quick fire pass, and he could be sending Hearts on their way to 3 points here, because it's all over. Because Grant out to Janelli, Shankland, he's done, mate. But there it is. Who is that? John Lundstrom, man. Big Scouse John. Can always rely on him. And Ben Davies, another guy who's played for Liverpool and just shite. Well, another John Lundstrom did, but he's from Liverpool. There's a bit of difference. Morelos back to Kent, and again, like, that's just a lack of, confidence. That, like, what's that all about? Morelos to Joe Rebo. Oh, what a save for Craig Gordon. Full stretch, and somehow managed to tip it out. Like, up against Yilmaz, but look at that, man. Yilmaz proving why he should have been in the team, man. Maybe he should be starting at left wing back, even though it's more like left mid, but fuck it, man. I mean, basically, if you can do the job right, and do the job right. Doesn't matter what the position says, but Tav in the middle of the pitch here, he's came for the left, which makes it even weirder. Through to Hadji trying to find someone. Kent. Craig Gordon clearly had his Weetabix this morning, but James Tavernier launches it in. Kent tries to get on it. Hadji goes for a scorpion kick for 35 yards out. I mean, why? I don't know. I mean, that kind of warrants. Was he trying to add a few more zeros on to his fucking wages at Porto? Don't really know, but it's Vieira running away for Davies. Hearts. Vieira. Oh my god, Tav has been done in. But I mean, he's just done himself in there. I mean, that was pretty bad from him. But for Click, man, a goal for half time. I mean, Craig Gordon been phenomenal in this game. I'm not gonna deny it, but he has to get undone at some point. Because Joe Rebo, I mean, look at the space there. Rebo just create it, but no one wants it. Wrong guy, actually. What is that? Oh, how's it no one in? Kent, man, he's actually been pretty good. What? Pretty good as a striker, but that right there is fucking shite. Celtic currently winning at the break, which means this is becoming more must win by the minute, because it just needs to be done. That's for both teams. But It needs to be for the Rangers. It needs to be. But Grant finds Shankland. Maybe Shankland could have been a wee January move. Maybe. Probably not. I mean, if you're bringing in Calvin Ramsey, like, you probably brought in Shankland, but I think we've got enough strikers to be honest. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be in charge of transfers here much longer if we don't get a fucking goal. So Kent tries to find Morelos, but it's dealt with. I don't even know who that was. Mr. Orange Boots. Was it Tony Sabic? Not sure. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Shankland gets wiped out, but it's flicked through to Grant. Oh, for click. Proving his wee inner Craig Gordon there. But come on, Lundstrom. Subs are ready to be made. But hopefully we can get a goal for we need these subs. But Morelos, lovely. Outside the boot. That is lovely jubbly. To Calvin Ramsey. Launches a ball across. Back to Calvin Ramsey. Flicked up. Aribo. Kent hits on the volley. But Craig Gordon manages to catch it. Got to bring on Boyle for Yilmaz. Yilmaz fitness suffering a bit. Hearts have got a free kick. Not really dangerous, but Robert Snodgrass step up to the task. Launches one in. It's cleared. McCann now on it. Aribo. And the counter can be on. Calvin Ramsey gets past Royals, man. He's sent. Kingsley sent as well. Calvin Ramsey. Oh. That's to deflect it, man. I mean, he should score, but it's pretty good defending. But Hearts are playing it around the 6-yard box. He fucking gives away a needless foul, even though it's advantage played now. The Rolls Royce. He's back. But he should have stayed in the garage because he's shite. And what the, who is that keeping that in? Keeps it in just to lose it straight back to him. Like when he had like a 100-metre head fucking start. I don't understand any of that. But, oh, how's he saved that? Arfield with a peach. Who even is? Is that McCann? I mean, look at this for a ball. And I mean, it's straight at him, like, if we're being honest. Aribo launches it in. Kent. What is Lundstrom doing? Lundstrom. Back to Joe Aribo. Oh! Boyle! Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Kent to Arfield. Come on, Scotty to Arfield. Man. Finesser! Craig Gordon again. Worldy save. Lundstrom. Kent. Out to Arfield. Surely hit it back to Big John. Kent. Suter. Morelos. Aribo! I mean, Craig Gordon with the shittest save of all time. Well, it was like a good save, but the technique was so shit. Lundstrom. Again. Aribo. What a save for Craig. Craig Gordon is single-handedly sacking us for this job. Lundstrom again. To Arfield. Has to win that. Does win it. Finds John Lundstrom. Alfredo Morelos. Arfield. No, that could be it. Like, I mean, if Hearts hit a counter here, I mean, they could sink us. It could literally be a job. And now Boyce. Oh my god. The arse is gone. Where has it went? For Hearts. It's a brilliant save for Click, but we've only got 40 seconds to get the ball up. Morelos. Oh! Scott Arfield. Surely! Yes! It's Calvin Ramsey in the 95th minute. Only 92 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes added on. He scored in the 95th. Oh, that was squeaky bum time, but Calvin Ramsey, what a fucking goal. What a goal that is. I mean, it probably means I mean, they can still refuse and sack us, but fuck. A late winner like that. Under the cosh. Deflect it. I mean, Craig Gordon actually saves it, but it still goes in. I mean, the guy saved everything. Guy saved everything. I mean, it's straight at him, like, but fuck, if he kept that out, I think you'd have been greeting. But that's it. 1-0. What a game.